After the explosive finale of Nobody 2, fans have been buzzing with one question. What's next for Hutch Mansell? Will the suburban dad-turned-assassin continue to fight alongside his family, or will he spiral into a darker, lonelier path? Well, in a brand new interview, Nobody 2 director Timo Tjahjanto has revealed potential directions for Nobody 3. And let me tell you, his ideas are as thrilling as they are shocking. He even teased that Hutch's story could go completely Breaking Bad. So today, we're breaking down exactly what that means, how it could reshape the franchise, and why Hutch's journey may be far from over. Recap of Nobody 2 ending. First, let's quickly revisit where Nobody 2 left Hutch and his family. The sequel ended with Hutch, Becca, and David dismantling the smuggling empire of Sharon Stone's criminal mastermind, Lendina. By the final moments, Hutch and Becca are surprisingly released from custody, hinting at the government's continued protection, or manipulation, of Hutch's double life as an auditor. The film closed on an open-ended note, teasing more debts to pay, more missions ahead, and a family that's now much more involved in the chaos. No post-credit scene, but plenty of threads dangling for a sequel, which is where Tjahjanto's comments come in. Timo Tjahjanto's take on Nobody 3. In his interview, director Timo Tjahjanto revealed a radical possibility for Nobody 3. When asked about Hutch's future, he said, quote, "We can go both ways. We can have the family become even more involved in your action, or we can go completely Breaking Bad." What does that mean? Well, picture this. The film opens in a desert, a dusty trailer park. Hutch Mansell, completely bearded, sitting alone with a shotgun. His wife and kids? Gone. His family has finally walked away from his violent world. Hutch has lost everything that kept him grounded, and all that's left is a dangerous man with nothing to lose. That's the Breaking Bad-style vision. Dark, lonely, brutal. A total contrast from the family-centered climax of Nobody 2. In this version, Hutch could become an even deadlier force, consumed by his instincts rather than fighting them. Imagine Hutch going full anti-hero, spiraling into a story of revenge, guilt, and survival, stripped of the suburban life that made him human. The alternative, the family ensemble. On the other hand, Tjahjanto also teased the exact opposite, a family-driven action saga. He pointed out that Hutch's son Brady is slowly growing into a man who could join the fight. Becca, already proven to be tough in Nobody 2, could take an even larger role. And David, the retired but deadly father, still has plenty of fight left in him. In this version of Nobody 3, the story could fully embrace a violent family affair. Instead of Hutch being alone, the Mansells become an action unit. A family of warriors, each balancing suburban life with deadly skills. This would set Nobody apart from its closest comparison, John Wick. While Wick's world is about one man and his grief, Hutch's saga could evolve into a multi-generational story of blood, loyalty, and survival. What these ideas mean for the franchise. So what do these two ideas mean for the future of Nobody? On one path, we get a dark, tragic anti-hero tale. Hutch without a family, leaning into his most dangerous impulses. On the other, we get a unique spin on the action genre. A full family caught between normal life and endless violence. Either way, it shows that the creative team doesn't want Nobody to become a simple copy of John Wick. They're willing to evolve, to push Hutch into new territory, whether it's gritty and tragic or action-packed and ensemble-driven. My take, both directions sound fascinating. The Breaking Bad Hutch storyline would give us the darkest, most personal chapter yet, a test of how far a man can fall when he loses his anchor. But the family action saga could give Nobody real longevity, turning it from a trilogy into a full-blown franchise. And let's not forget, Bob Odenkirk himself has pitched ideas for Nobody 3, which shows just how invested he is in Hutch's evolution. Whether we see him alone in the desert or fighting alongside his wife and son, it's clear that Hutch Mansell's story is just heating up. So what do you think? Should Nobody 3 go full Breaking Bad with Hutch alone and broken, or should it expand into a family-centered bloodbath? Drop your theories in the comments and don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and join us for more movie breakdowns, ending explained videos, and updates on the world of action cinema. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.